one of the most memorable experiences was actually once we designed these loudspeakers for Sounds Interchange, they then decided that they were going to do a major expansion of the studio. And they hired my wife, who's an architect who works with me, and myself to design the entire complex of studios that's on Adelaide Street. And they, again, had, I guess, lots and lots of money, and they decided they wanted to make the best studio possible. And so aside from the loudspeaker design, I guess had expertise in acoustics and recording studio design. So we were able to do some work there and got various people, including, I guess, Phil Giddings. This was sort of, he was doing all the electronic design and wiring design, system design, and we were doing the acoustics and loudspeaker design for the project. So we kind of worked together, and we designed what we thought was the absolute best sort of recording studios. They gave us enough money to design custom absorbers, so we looked at things that we're doing in Britain, BBC, all over the world, and we sort of said, okay, well, how do we make those? So we designed a whole series of sound absorption products, and we developed them and we tested them at the National Research Council. We measured the absorption coefficients, we documented them. We made variable acoustics, things that could rotate triangles, and you could change the acoustics of a room very easily from almost no absorption to very high absorption. So we were able to put this in the studios. We had mobile ceilings, things that were moving in the ceiling to change the acoustics from live to dead. We had we'd sort of, been traveling a bit, been to different parts, southwest and east of the States, and so we'd seen what other studio designers were doing. So we kind of took elements of things that we thought we sort of semi-invented, or made a better concept of acoustics, plus stuff we'd seen, like individual areas where you might put a piano and the acoustics were different. And we sort of put that all together, and it was a really big project, and it was, all the rooms are built in concrete, and they're floating, and they have floating floors, and the walls are built on concrete and top. And so it was kind of a really marvelous opportunity over a couple of years to come together with, okay, let's take your loudspeakers, which we really like, and let's now make, a whole entire complex with Foley and for film and for doing, music and bands, and it came out with a tremendous success. So I guess that was really kind of a golden opportunity, big highlight of my career.